excited to dive right into today's Style File because we're focusing in on the eyes and sharing long-term solutions to fix those pesky dark circles, puffiness, wrinkles, and more. I'm getting sad just thinking about it, but you have tips and tricks for us. Esthetician Lisa Richards. That is one of my worst words to say on TV. Esthetician.
Esthetician.
Russell Westbrook is also really hard. But we don't need to talk about him anymore because the Jazz have moved on. Yeah. Lisa Richards is here, and you're the skin boss. And you're here to help us out.
Yeah.
I am so excited. So Lisa, do you think, what are the biggest problem areas that people deal with?
Well, the eyes are the focus of the face. They're also the thinnest skin on the body, so they're more vulnerable to aging. They're very expressive, so it's an issue for all of us.
And I am either you're really busy, maybe working, or you're the kiddos and they're up all night, or I wake up at 2:30 every morning. Ooh. So it's just it's so hard.
Yeah.
It shows you're exhausted. There's dark circles. I feel like is that one of the main ones?
Yeah,
you start
lifestyle plays in.
I could be an example right now. It's a Friday too. We're hiding all of this. So what about dark circles that how are those caused?
Dark circles, it can be a sleep thing, but two main things. We get leaky blood vessels, which weaken capillary walls with time, pool blood, so therefore we see that purple, bluish color under the skin. We also get we have these fat pads under our eyes, and they just decrease with age. So we lose that volume, and it creates a hollowing, and that makes shadows that just enhances the dark circle.
So what can you do to make that better? Is there a fix?
Yeah, well, with the hollowing, we can't restore fat pads, but we can replace them, and that's when people do a dermal filler, an injection, to replace the volume there. But with the leaky blood vessels, you want to look for products that ingredients that strengthen the blood vessels. So vitamin C is helpful in strengthening capillary walls. Also vitamin K, and you can get vitamin K in your diet through leafy greens.
Okay, so in good diet as well.
Yeah,
I like that. And then preventative wise, I mean, if you start thinking about it now, maybe before you have this too, it's smart, get ahead of it.
Yeah. Take care of the eyes early because they're thin, they have fewer oil glands. We need moisture on them. So if you start those kind of things young, you won't go down that road so far.
All right, take note. Puffiness and bags, let's go to those. What are those caused by and what can we do?
So puffiness and bags, when we have fat pads under the eye, when we have fat deposits under the eyes.
That you brought for us.
Yeah, they are largely hereditary. So you really have to, surgery's required for that because they won't go away on their own. Those don't come and go, they really remain. But when there's water retention, that's something that comes and goes. So we have allergies, we have lack of sleep, which then we get more sleep and take care of the allergies. But there's also poor circulation. So for poor circulation, we have ingredients like niacinamide and caffeine in products that decrease the puffiness.
And, for some extent, it's good character, right? But of course, you don't want to be self-conscious. Like you said, it's what you see. It's your face, it's your eyes, it's the picture.
And we want to see more than the bags.
I like that. That could be your tagline. Okay. The skin boss. You want to see more than the bags. What about the third? What's another major cause? I know fine lines and wrinkles. That's kind of the third thing we want to talk about here.
Yeah, we're all there too because the eyes are so expressive. So with time, those muscle contractions reinforce the lines, but also the sun exposure and environmental damage, they degrade that underlying supportive tissue that allows the skin to be more resilient.
And I've heard some people say, just don't smile as much. That's what's causing.
I'm like, not smile.
That's the best part of life, right?
Smile.
So what about injections? You mentioned that. Is that a good option for this?
Yeah, so the neurotoxins, the inhibitors that are injected, that doesn't allow you to make that expression, so you're not reinforcing the expression, but it does not do anything as far as the nature of the tissue underneath. So if you have an aged tissue underneath, then it remains even if you're not reinforcing the line.
And non-invasive. What about that? Because I'm a little bit of a
Yeah, not everyone's up for a needle. So for non-invasive, we've got, fortunately, such great technology in the products today. So we do everything from, there's antioxidants that are always protecting the aging of the cells. Retinols, they help stimulate the growth of the underlying tissue. We have peptides that trigger collagen production. neuropeptides, they inhibit muscle contraction through time.
And this is why there's estheticians like you to
so
come and
many
visit.
things. Yeah.
Where can we visit you? And I know there's some products that you really like.
Yeah, I work in Orem, Utah, at a Salon Platinum studio there, and I talk everything skin on Instagram, skin.boss.
Awesome. And so, I mean, because it's really a science. So can we talk about these creams and the science to these ones?
So these
What
are
do
two favorites. I use them personally. So my first one, it's called the Janmini Luminate Eye Gel. So this addresses all the primary concerns of discoloration under the eye, but it also has a retinol, and that retinol builds that lower tissue. So we're really diminishing the fine lines. We're firming the skin under there. But the lightening complex, it breaks up bilirubin, and that is what decreases that blood poolage leading to dark circles.
Who knew there was so much to this? And the second one here?
The second one, it's the Image Vital C Hydrating Eye Gel. So it's
talk about a tongue twister today.
Right, and there's such these long titles. So it does have a concentrated vitamin C with a hyaluronic, so that's a super humectant. So we need that hydration, especially here in Utah. That's taken all the moisture out. It has the potent vitamin C protects those capillary walls, again, defending against the dark circles, and also a brightening complex that increases lymphatic drainage, so we're avoiding the puffiness.
I'm just going to come to you and just listen to you.
Yeah,
and let me tell you, we're under these bright lights. Your skin's amazing.
Thank you.
So awesome advice from you. The Skin Boss. Again, what's your Instagram? Can you tell us again?
Skin.boss. Okay. So everything, you can message me, my email's there, and that's my hub for skin.
Awesome. And we need to get a picture before we go. We're like the opposite.
We're matching.
The matching. Awesome, awesome. Oh, look at this. They zoomed in on it. All right. Thank you so much for these tips and all the help I can get on this Friday.